The England physical disability team flew to the United Arab Emirates for 2 2020 games and 4 40-over matches at the ICC Global Cricket Academy in Dubai this winter. It was an historic occasion, the first international cricket series between two teams of physically disabled players, and both are recognised and endorsed by the governing body of cricket in their country. Some of the England team have suffered cancer, limb loss, joint replacement and other illnesses. Their experience in international cricket is limited compared to their Pakistani counterparts. For Chris Ellison as head coach, he leads the touring party, and it was a fantastic opportunity for all those involved to improve their game and raise the profile of PD cricket.
Well, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. There'll only be ever a first series, and for most of these lads, you know, it's just such an unbelievable opportunity.
The facilities are unbelievable, best facilities I've ever played at. The weather's a bit hot, it's hard to train and keep going all the time, but apart from that, everything's fine.
The facilities here are absolutely amazing. As you can see behind us, we've got turf nets, and to my left, which you can't see, is another 25 to 30 turf nets as well, with clay nets and astro nets, a whole variety of wickets. And they've actually got different types of soil that they've shipped in from various parts of the world, so you could train on different surfaces. It's a completely staggering facility. It really is wonderful.
Facilities are like nothing that we've never seen before. They're unreal. But yeah, completely different environment for us all to be in, but great facilities as you're aware. I mean, it's just amazing to be out here and within this environment and try and play some good cricket, so yeah, it's good.
Under the lights training as well, it's a new experience for most of us, and yeah, it's been really good and really enjoyed it.
Just in my personal experience, in the last 2 weeks, or the last week and after we've been over it, my game's improved no end, and it's just testament to the quality of coaches that we've got and the quality of facilities that we're being allowed to access now.
A privilege to be here. I mean, the facilities are absolutely tremendous out here. No rain,
no snow.
Unlike no snow, no cold. You know, it's tremendous.
Everyone's confidence is high. As you can see, the spirit in the team's really high as well, and everyone's just really enjoying the moment really and taking it all in.
We're working on the session behind us is really hitting a length, so batters v bowlers, bowlers v batters, really on hitting a length and targeting certain batsmen at the top order of the Pakistan side, so to look at the lengths and hitting those lengths every time.
Spent a lot of time developing the bowling lengths and the different varieties, especially today, after we were bowling a bit short in the first one day. Team morale's great. There's a good mix of characters in there, as you can see.
And for the boys they haven't played as much cricket as the Pakistanis, so it's been quite a steep learning curve for them. We've looked at the stuff that we know we are good at. We've got quite an athletic group, or there's some athletic individuals, so the fielding's been a primary focus in terms of being able to restrict their runs, but we have spent a lot of time while we've got the facility here with the wickets that do turn to spend time working against spin.
Started in disabled cricket about 12 years ago. Playing for Somerset, and just carried on from there, and then got involved in mainstream cricket, and it's just the rest is history really. Now I'm here and enjoying the moment. So, well, I just fell in love with the game straight away, and it was something I really enjoyed doing, so and I haven't really stopped doing it. So yeah, and with disabled cricket as well, there wasn't any special treatment and stuff, so it just felt like normal cricket for normal people.
Hopefully it's a legacy of things to come in the long run, and you know, we're working hard to play hard and show what we can actually do as cricketers. You know, as I was saying, because we're disabled, it doesn't mean that we're not able to go out there and do it on the pitch.
It's just they didn't treat you like as someone with a disability. They treat you like a normal person, and you're able to get involved and able to play the game, and yeah, and it gives you the opportunity to go further and stuff. So
yeah, it's been really important that we've stuck together, and you know, people have gone out together as a team, and we've been out a few times on days out and stuff like that, so it's been good fun.
Time spent with the players, clearly these guys are amateurs that we don't get to see them a huge amount, so to have 2 weeks with them, it's been intensive for them, and they found it hard work at times, but obviously for us as coaches it's vital to spend that time with them, because they do get the opportunity to interact and over a period of time start to develop.
Usually I'm one of the quieter ones, and then you've got people like Gordon and Liam and Matty Peer are usually quite loud. Yeah. They're all quite loud, and they're the ones that mess around and have a bit of a joke.
The opposition of Pakistan, though, are a far more experienced unit and have provided unique challenges to England's young side.
The guy that opens the batting, he's got one arm and doesn't use a false arm like some of our guys who are a prosthetic arm. And he's scored plenty of runs against us so far. I think he's scored about 300 runs. Hits the ball down the ground in very good areas. It does make you consider your own game, certainly, when you see a chap bat probably better than you do with two arms. polio's a big reason for a lot of the guys being disabled here, and clearly that's something that we don't come across, and it afflicts these guys in a slightly different way, but the way in which they play their cricket is absolutely mind-blowing. When you look at the guys running in, there's a guy that's pushing 80 miles an hour and he bowls off sort of one leg. We've got the major that bats number 3 who scored 140, whose foot was blown off by a landmine, and it's awe-inspiring really to see them do their business.
Well, a lot of it has been based facing spin, because they've got a team pretty much full of spinners. They use their seam bowlers first 8 overs, and then it's pretty much spin for the next 32. So trying to gap spinners and find the boundary balls against them has been our main sort of focus. Getting used to the heat and fielding in that sort of temperature has been key early on in the tour. We know what we're capable of. We just haven't been able to fully demonstrate that yet. But
since we've looked at the games, we've got a lot more mobility in the field. So fielding wise, we're really strong. But as you quite rightly pointed out, some of their lads have played over 150 ODIs, and our lads, this is their 4th one. So that just tells you the sort of difference in the cricket in miles on the clock. And when the games have got tight, that's counted. So in our run chases in the first 2 2020 matches, that really did make a difference.
England is an all-inclusive team, and the chance to net with some of the full side was an opportunity to improve that experience and their skills.
I've not braved to bounce him yet, but if he hits this one for the covers before, he's getting a bouncer.
Callum Flynn feared his dreams of even playing cricket again over 2 years ago after he was diagnosed with bone cancer. However, things have changed for the better considerably since then, and the batsman, having battled the illness and recovered from a subsequent knee replacement, is now playing for England and facing Stuart Broad.
He said he put a square leg back out, so I was waiting for the bouncer. You never thought you would train with England. It's just a dream come true, really.
Fantastic. I mean, the England Welsh Cricket Board is all about trying to make sure that we have as many people as possible playing the game. And for 2 of our England teams to be here at the Global Cricket Academy in Dubai it's just a fantastic opportunity for them to get to know one another, to mingle with one another, and to swap some stories about cricket.
Well, I think he's showing me a few tips, to be honest. Right, yeah, it's great. It's once in a lifetime.
I watched the first game that Physical Disabilities played against Pakistan. Although we just lost by about 15 runs or so, there was obviously a lot of talent on show. So it's great for them to be able to come out here, show their skills against Pakistan, and also mingle with the England team as well.
The England and Pakistan PD teams met the likes of Broad, Peterson, Jonathan Trott, Samit Patel, Jade Dernbach, but it was all about Team England, united going forward in their pursuit of success. The PD team then showed their support at the ODI in Dubai Sports City before reflecting on an historic tour that, despite their defeats, had been a huge success.
I think it's very, very important because in the long run, this is the first ever. There's never been any physical disability cricket globally, and hopefully it's setting a landmark for future countries to come online and further develop the game for the physically disabled.
The PD squad is the last piece of the jigsaw for disability cricket. We've got the blind squad, the deaf squad and the learning disability squad, and now the PD squad has taken on, and hopefully this series is being broadcast. I know Pakistan have had a lot of their media attention focused on this series, as well as the ECB, and so that's what we're really looking to build for the future. We've got a few lads here that are 16 and 17, so they're going to be with us for at least the next 15 to 20 years. So building from this tour, hopefully we can engage with the likes of Cricket Australia and Cricket South Africa to build World Series and World Cups, maybe a future PD Ashes tour as well. So that's where we're really heading. So we're right at the start of something fantastic for the PD squad.
For us as coaches, it's about people seeing this, and if they are playing in mainstream cricket and they've got a disability, seeing that there is somewhere to go and being able to pull the 3 lines on and represent England is the greatest honour for any cricketer.
Playing for England is a huge step for anybody and a very proud moment, but when you're the first England team to represent your form of disability, it's a very special moment for them, and they've done the country and themselves and their families proud.
Obviously a great honour. I mean, representing your country is as good as it gets for anybody, isn't it? But I'm just really pleased to be out here, and playing cricket's a bonus.
When I first put my shirt on and put my cap on and receiving the cap, that was the best moment ever. Just standing singing the national anthem as well. You couldn't beat it.